Hello, all you huggable lollipops. I'm Joseph the Huggist, and today I'm playing Men in Black 2 Alien Escape, and I want to talk about the... I don't want to create a save. And I want to talk about the fourth Men in Black movie that just came out today, Men in Black International. And I just saw it. I just came from AMC. And I actually liked it. I didn't think it was a great film. And I guess my trick for seeing movies is I always have low expectations going into the movie. Wow, this is a really long load time. I do not care about plot. I always have low expectations going into movies, and I never expect anything to be amazing. Which is probably, I think, the trick to seeing a movie is if you don't expect anything, or if you don't expect much, then I guess you're good. It also helps to be part of the A-list, so when you're only playing... Wow, that does not look like Tommy Lee Jones or Will Smith. It helps when you're on the AMC A-list, not like it's a commercial or anything. Who the hell would sponsor me? No one.
Scum need weapons, lots of weapons. Arming them all is way out of the league of a two-bit dealer like Jeeves. But we've turned up a lead
I do
on
not
someone.
care about this plot. So, I turned on a cheat device, by the way, and I have infinite health, so... But this is also the first review in quotations that I'm doing without actually recording the footage first. Most of the time I record the footage and then just do a talk over it. This time I'm not, which I think this is going horribly so far. So,
Alien scum need weapons.
Men in Black International, and I didn't think it was an awful movie. I didn't think it was a great movie. I'm probably not going to remember it a week from now. But what was I saying before that? I was talking about the A-list. It helps when you're on the A-list for AMC, when you're only paying $20 a month to see up to 3 movies a week. That it helps to see like awful movies that you wouldn't normally see to pay full price. So I've already gone 3 times to the movies this week. Seen a whole bunch. I've gotten my money's worth for this month at least. And so I guess that's why don't have so high expectations. Men in Black International is not a great movie. It's not a bad movie either. I at least liked some of it. It's very lighthearted. There's a lot of silliness to it, which I don't mind because Men in Black is a very silly franchise for some reason. Now, in terms of Men in Black movies, it's nowhere near as good as the first one, which I remember vividly seeing in theater. But I actually don't like the second one. Oh wow, what is going on with this control? I have no idea how to move in this. Oh, this control is so bad. So, Men in Black 2 has never been one of my favorite movies. I'm just gonna... And I really don't remember anything about Men in Black 3. So the fourth Men in Black movie is alright to me. But let's talk about how many times I lost interest, and I only lost interest in the movie like 3 times. Where I was like, I want this. I have unlimited bombs, so I'm just gonna keep using that. I only lost interest in. I am awful at this game. In 3 times, and it's a really can't describe the scenes without giving anything. I don't want to give any spoilers away. So I lost interest in 3 times, and I'm rambling. For sure, rambling. I think I'm gonna stick to doing. Filming it and then talking over it. I have no idea where to go in this. I have no idea how to control him either. This way, I guess? So the plot of the movie. The men in black have always protected the... Let me start over. The men in black have always protected the Earth from the scum of the universe. In this new adventure, they tackle the biggest threat to date, a mole in the Men in Black organization. Alright, so the plot is pretty simple. And that's the biggest problem with the plot is... You, like, from the beginning of the movie, you figure out who the mole is. There's a huge plot hole. It's indeed my least favorite part of the movie. Is how predictable the main villain is. I know they were like trying, but they didn't try. Let's just kill them. They weren't trying very hard. I figured it out from the beginning. I'm sure a lot of people figure it out. So you're not seeing this movie for the plot. It's my least favorite part of the movie. Where they figure out who it is definitely that. My favorite part of the movie is when they discover Pawnee, who is a alien that is basically a pawn for his race, and he's like the only... Everything good about this movie, from my point of view, is the lightheartedness. From controlling him is so bad. I don't know if it's my controller or it's the game. But Pawnee is my favorite character in the movie. Everything about every light-hearted moment comes from him. He got the most laughs in the theater I saw it in, and it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign when I'm in the theater, and it's a theater that seats, I think it was at least 100 people, and there was maybe 20 people. That's a bad sign. I typically feed off the other people in the crowd, and there wasn't much of a crowd to feed off of, except for a great family to the right of me who laughed at like every joke. Oh, hey, that can move like that. That's good. God, these controls are awful. So, Pawnee's my favorite part of the movie. And let's talk about the characters, like my three ones I want to highlight. Pawnee's one of them. I just talked about him. He's everything great about that movie for me is from him. Number 2 is Agent H, played by Chris Hemsworth, and he was all right. I mean, it's not his. It's when you see him, all you think is Thor. I mean, the Thor movies aren't that great either. Like, not all of, like, except for Ragnarok. The Thor movies are pretty awful, in my opinion. I like him. There is a part in the movie where he grabs a hammer and he does makes a whole joke, the tables have turned now, and is in his Thor stance, and he throws it at the alien he's fighting, and the alien catches it, which is a pretty good part of the movie. It's probably one of the... I'm really spamming those bombs. It's really one of the few highlights of the movie. He's kind of a doofus in this entire movie. There's no reason for him to be an agent. Like, none. And since when do agents work alone? I thought most of them, even though they don't want a partner, have a partner. Like, Will Smith goes back to neuralizes one of his partners, and he still gets forced to have a partner with the dog. So, I don't know why he always works alone. Agent M, played by Trisha Thompson, if I said her name right, which I might not have. She's a nerd character. It's a shame that I like her. She really doesn't bring anything special to the movie. It's cool that she finds the MIB, but it would have been more impressive if I didn't see the trailer like 800 times. Because if they focus... I hate trailers. Like, I love and hate trailers. If they didn't show that in the trailer so many times, it would have been way more impactful. I know they're trying to get people to come see the movie. Whatever. But the whole fact that she finds him is... What am I? Stupid, like, not stupid, ruined from the trailer. And if I had the ability to, I'm not very computer video editing software, which makes this as my hobby very weird. I could probably cut more. I can see them in my mind how to make a better trailer, but like they just give too much information. That's one of those. She was alright. She was kind of blank face for me. Not as much emotion as I would have liked, but whatever. So, let's see. The biggest question I have in the movie is, she finds them. She's a probationary agent.
Since when did you get so nimble?
And they send her to London.
I'm gonna work on kicking your ass.
If you're on probation, why send them to another country? To have them proved under a different bureau. It makes no sense. I know if I get hired for someone and they're putting me on probation, they're not going to send me to another person's company, like another person's, I cannot think of the word, another person's, I'm repeating myself because I'm stuck in a loop. I'm trying to think of the words and I can't. I'm trying to think of an analogy either. Alright, so if I get put on probation by, let's just say, my general manager, he's not going to send me to another place to be watched by a different general manager, because that's just stupid in my opinion. Oh, this is awful. I cannot think of the words. Is that a worm? I thought the worms are our friends. Well, if you understand what I'm trying to say, congratulations, because I don't understand what I'm trying to say. And I'm the one that's saying the damn thing. Why do they just appear? That part of the movie was a little hard for me to swallow. Like, sending someone you just hired to a different continent, even though for them it's like a 5-minute drive, apparently, to be supervised by a different person. It didn't make much sense to me. And this game really sucks. So if I was gonna recommend it on a scale, well, let's see. Is there any other big questions I have? Nope. I have none. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much I'd recommend it, it's probably a 2. It's not a bad movie. It's not great. It's not memorable. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good it is, it's like a 5. It's average. There are worse movies. At least they tried. Not very hard, apparently, but they tried. So that's my opinions on, or my thoughts, or my useless opinions on the Men in Black movie, the 4th one. And I think next time I'm going to go back to how I did like the Star Wars reviews and record the gameplay footage beforehand, because this has been probably a mess. And I don't think I made my point very clear, but don't go see the Men in Black movie unless you're an A-list member. Then you really have nothing better to do. Or if you want to, I mean, it's alright. I just said go see the movie and don't go see the movie in the same breath. There are better movies to see. And I'll finish with just that. Let me finish with throwing another bomb at. Right here. Let's throw another bomb. Bam! Thanks for watching this movie review in quotation marks. I will see you next time. Bye!